Welcome to the podcast of School Beyond Limitations. In this podcast, you will learn how to guide your child through their school life with the intention to help them find their unique essence that will allow your daughter, your son to live a fulfilled and meaningful life. Why is it important for children to face frustrations by themselves? My name is Dr. Martina. I'm the co-founder, CEO and developer of the school model of School Beyond Limitations. If you would like your child to live a fulfilled and meaningful life, then you may want to subscribe to this channel. Why is it important for children to actually face frustrations? And many times, I myself in the past, but I see parents who take everything away from their children, who intervene when they see them struggle or when they see them fighting with another child, or when they do their homework. They are immediately there, taking it off from their hands and intervening in any situation. And this actually is not very helpful for the child at all, because from many perspectives, allowing the child to go through frustrations is very important, because they learn so many different skills. One of the skills is really, building up resilience in a moment of adversity, in a moment of challenge. They build up, they see, that there is a problem, and they see that they can actually solve that problem by potentially communicate with the other person if they have a fight. They see that they can walk away for the moment, and that they can come back and allow the situation to unfold in a different way. They can actually, kind of embrace their own emotions and just realize that the emotion of feeling hurt, the emotion of feeling sad, the emotion of feeling frustrated is part of life. So they build up resilience, and on top of that, they build also up clarity within themselves, that they can deal with the situation if there is, of course, a parent, an adult person around them where they can walk to or go to in case they really don't know how to solve it. How often have I seen and experienced and witnessed, children when they fell out with one another, when they came to me and asked me, they were in tears or whatsoever. The first thing that I always said, have you considered to talk to the person? Have you considered, how do you feel about it? I hear you, I really hear you that you feel frustrated, and it's not nice. But what can you do about it? And how can I help you with this? And of course, if the child were to say, I want you to solve this for me, I would say, let's see first what you can do about it. Maybe you can go to, very openly to this person, and first and foremost tell the person how you feel about this situation, and ask the person also how the person feels about the situation as well. So they start understanding that they can build, basically, and psychologists actually reinforce that, because it allows the child to become autonomous, to become self-directed, and to become resilient, as I said before, but also to understand that there is a way they find within themselves to to face the problem, so to speak. And on top of that, they learn how to communicate with one another. They learn, and I think that's one of the most important aspects about it. They learn to see that there are variety emotions around them, and that we do not want to just always say, I always have to be happy all the time. It's part of life, and the more I am able to face and to acknowledge and to accept the aspect without judging, the aspect of feeling different emotions, the more I am willing to look into strategies that allow me to see it, to share it with others, and to find solutions. It's a step-by-step thing, and sometimes it's the little things that make the big difference. It's like saying, as I said before, if there is a falling out with another child, allow your child to just share with you how they feel, but don't intervene immediately. Don't intervene. Just say, I see how you feel, and how can we move forward, without judging the other person, without, of course, if it's very harmful, you may say this was not okay, but this needs to be learned also by the other person, yeah? And building up this kind of understanding that there is a solution always out there, and it's about seeing also oneself in the first place. How do I feel, and how can I move forward with it? And the same with homework. If we are taking away all the little challenges from them, and we do the homework for them, for instance, how can they learn that? And it's part. We don't have to insist on making everything right at the beginning. It's important that they just trial themselves out through trial and error, and giving them feedback. If they write something wrong, of course, I don't just leave it there. I can write it differently, and I can ask, for instance, do you see what is different in this, with this word, in comparison to what you wrote? There's so many different ways. And as I said before, I think it allows for the students and for the children to find strategies, problem-solving skills, as I said, communication skills, as I said before, and the skill of regulating their own emotions and stress management. And I think that's so extremely important. And if we allow our children to build this up from the very beginning, then they become strong within themselves, and then they become balanced human beings who do not say this is good and this is bad, but who say this is reality, and I integrate reality as it is, and know that I can build up some strategies around feelings that don't make me feel good. This is what we are also doing at School Beyond Limitations. And if you think you would like your child to be within a surroundings and within an environment that caters for such possibilities of growth, then you may want to consider School Beyond Limitations for your child. We are patient with that. We support them, but we aim for our students to find the strength and the power within, because they are equipped with their inner knowing, with their intuition, with their creativity, and we will support them in that. So you will find the website in the description. At School Beyond Limitations, we support our students find their unique essence. Feel free to share the content of this podcast with other parents. We are here to show that your children can indeed bring their unique essence into life. So, reach out to us if you think that this is what you'd like your daughter, your son to experience, or apply through our website. Also, leave your comments, your questions, or your review about the podcast. Share it with others. And as you know, sharing is caring.